Hello, my name is Herman. This video is the 11th in a series of 16 videos in which we examine toxic relationships. Although we specifically focus on a relationship between a man and a narcissistic woman, these videos can be beneficial for both men and women. In this video, we will discuss the differences between the covert narcissist and the overt narcissist. The most significant difference between the two is that covert narcissists keep their true character hidden from most people. They reveal their dark side to only a few individuals, and they do so in a very sophisticated manner. Covert narcissists secretly plan a premeditated scheme. They are excellent liars and actors, allowing them to convince almost anyone that they are as sweet as an angel. However, in secret, they leave a trail of psychological destruction in the lives of their victims. While the covert narcissist tries to blend into the group and only reveals themselves to a selective and small number of people, the overt narcissist is outspoken. Overt narcissists stand out and are quickly recognizable. This type of person often brags about how much money they earn, their large house, or their expensive car. They may boast about the number of sexual partners they've had and the fact that they mistreat their partners. An overt narcissist has no trouble sharing such details with others. They may quickly inform you of their demands and what they believe they are entitled to. For example, a female narcissist might immediately ask about the car you drive. If you ask her why she wants to know, she could say, "Because I only talk to men who drive a Ferrari." Some overt narcissists tend to be deliberately loud in conversations and laugh loudly in social groups. Overtly narcissistic women often dress overly sexy to stand out, while overtly narcissistic men act as if they are experts in every field. A prime example of overtly narcissistic women can be found in some participants of reality TV shows, especially in the American program, The Bad Girls Club. These women are demanding, mean, unreasonable, money-hungry, and only think about themselves. They shamelessly make it clear that everything revolves around them, and others must accept that. They openly brag about living by their own rules. If their partner thinks it's unfair, they drop them and quickly find another man. Although this is a TV program, you can encounter women in the real world who behave in the same way. However, covert narcissists are much better at hiding their true nature than overt narcissists. When overt narcissists find a victim, they know the victim has something valuable, such as a lot of money. They may make a considerable effort to temper their unpleasant behavior to get what they want. While overt narcissists are generally transparent, they may occasionally engage in charm offensives, but only when they think it will benefit them, such as when someone has a lot of money. When you first meet an overt and covert narcissist, the chances are significantly higher that you would recognize the overt narcissist, as opposed to identifying the covert narcissist. Unlike the overt narcissist, the covert narcissist is constantly observing others to determine what is socially accepted. They tend to mimic others' behavior in social situations. The covert narcissist is a true chameleon, which is why others often believe them to be sweet and kind. When a victim of a covert narcissist speaks out, they are often not believed because the covert narcissist presents a perfect image of themselves to the outside world. Most people think of an overt narcissist when they hear the term narcissist. However, when they encounter a covert narcissist, they have no idea they are dealing with a very toxic individual. Due to their lack of clear warning signals, people are not alert. Yet, there are some things that stand out with covert narcissists. One thing to watch for is their quick behavior changes. For example, when a seemingly socially conservative woman suddenly wants to move in with you or marry you after a few months. Another thing to watch for is their contradictory behavior. While they suppress this in the early stages of the relationship, covert narcissists display alternating kind and mean behavior, as I explained in video 7. The significant difference between an overt and covert narcissist is that a covert narcissist learns from their mistakes. They learn how to use other people to their advantage. They also learn how to best hide their malicious behavior. And they develop the skill of blaming others and playing the victim. They started doing this in their childhood. Often, they had a parent who was also a covert narcissist and psychologically abused them. Meanwhile, they maintained a perfect image to the outside world, and everyone saw them as a model family. As a result, these children learn from a young age the power of lying and manipulating. In short, they end up doing to others what their parents did to them. So, in a way, these covert narcissists were also victims themselves. But, of course, that doesn't give them the right to create new victims. By the way, not all children of a narcissistic parent become narcissists themselves. Most often, they develop into codependents, completely sacrificing themselves for others. Essentially, the opposite of a narcissist. Covert narcissists study people and their habits. They identify their weaknesses and how they can exploit these weaknesses. Covert narcissists seek people they believe are not critical of mistakes and are willing to give these toxic individuals a second, third, fourth, and fifth chance if they were to do something harmful. In short, covert narcissists look for the perfect victim. The more you present yourself as such a perfect victim, the greater the chance that you will end up in the web of a covert narcissist. In the next video, we will talk about how a narcissist sucks the energy out of you. If you don't want to miss this video, subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell icon. Also, read the articles on the website www.unmaskingnarcissism.com. Moreover, you can download a free ebook with 10 tips for recovery after narcissistic abuse. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time.